What's up, guys? Do you remember the biggest flag skin in the past? You do? No, it's not the Dragonlord or the Case Harnet. I'm talking about the Crimson Web knives. Nowadays, if you talk about a prestigious knife, it would be probably a Case Harnet Blue Gem, a Sapphire, Ruby, or an Emerald. But back in the days, in 2013 till 2015, a Karambit or an M9 Crimson Web Factory New were one of the most prestigious knives you could get before the first Chroma case got released. But why were they so popular and rare? One reason for that is obviously because of the looks. Another reason for being this rare is that the skin is float capped. That means the float can be lower than 0.06 and higher than 0.8. And since minimal wear is 0.07, that means there's only a small chance of getting a factory new knife. That's the reason why this knife is extremely rare. The skin being extremely rare was also the reason why it was sold for the most amount of money this far in the Counter-Strike history back in the days, in 2014. There was also a Reddit thread where a guy posted a screenshot of a transfer. It was in the 14th April 2014 when M9 Crimson Web Factory New StatTrak got sold for $24,000. A StatTrak knife is much rarer than a normal factory knife, so you can imagine how rare this knife was. If you compare it with today, you can see that the skin dropped a lot. The cheapest one listed right now is at 11,000 bucks. And I checked the trading history of some sites, and I found on CS Float that the last sale of the M9 Factory New StatTrak knife was sold at 8,000 bucks 5 months ago. Let's talk about how rare they actually are. I mean, I'm using that word rare really often in this video, but I have to use it. They are actually really rare. I checked the database on CS Float and I saw there are only 50 Karambits Factory New Crimson Webs and 42 M9s. But there are many idiots, retards who cheated or got a community trading ban with the knives. So they are not tradable. They are a banned account. The account is inactive, offline, so they are not usable. And they are already in the number included. So the dark number of real actual trading knife are a little bit lower, probably like 10% or 15% lower than it actually is. I didn't count it, to be honest. And there's also another fact you have to take care if you trade one of the high tier knives from Crimson Webs. The problem is there are many skins in the past which got duplicated. In the past, there was a bug where the Steam support duplicated skins if you got scammed, and people scammed the Steam support, and they claimed to get scammed. And yeah, long story short, there are many duplicated skins and many skins which are on a banned account. That is the reason why it's also rarer to have one. So in conclusion, the Crimson Factory knives are living in the shadow of their prime. They lost their value compared to the past. They are still extremely rare, and the factory new ones are difficult to get, and nobody's talking about the skins anymore. If I look at Twitter, I always see big trades with Dragonlords, Chroma knives like Emeralds, Rubies, etc. But nobody's talking about Crimson Web factory knives. I only found 2 screenshots from the past from Onepixel and Anomaly in 2020, where they both bought a Karambit Factory New StatTrak. And the 2 guys bought it in the same time period. It was like a 2-month difference or whatever, or 3 months. I don't know, not sure anymore. And I don't know why they bought it in the same time period, but that's all. I didn't find more about it. Like, of course, there are minimal wear people trading a lot, the minimal wear skins, but the factory new skins are like a dead topic. And for me personally, it's kind of sad because I actually really love factory new skins of the Crimson Web. I personally own the Huntsman one, and I love that skin. I actually love that skin. I remember back in the days, I didn't have that much money. I bought one field tested Huntsman, one gut knife Huntsman field tested, and one M9 Huntsman field tested. But since the new skins released, the new knife skins, the Chroma knives released, they really lost their prime, and yeah, they lost everything. Nobody wants them anymore, but they're still fucking expensive. Don't get me wrong, boys. I didn't had all the skins at the same time. I mean, I was a trader back in the day, and if I had one skin, I wanted a new skin 2 weeks later, and I always traded. So I wasn't rich I was sadly not rich. I was everything besides rich. So yeah, but that was the video, guys. What's your opinion about the Crimsweb knives, boys? What do you think about that? Do you love them as well? I do love them. And by the way, please give me feedback about the videos, because I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to editing editing videos, and I just love CS. I love to talk about it. If you have anything to say, or if I said something wrong, please correct me with that, because I mean, it's a fact, and if the fact is wrong, it needs to get corrected. And I really respect that if you guys do that. And yeah, thanks, guys. Bye bye.